One. How's everyone doing tonight?
Woo!
Jason, awesome. And Jason, the clitoris is under the right boob. Got a thing. Okay, so it's so great to see everybody. I'm so glad that my family could make it. My daughter, her partner, my bestie from high school, and yeah, I know. And my husband is a firefighter, and yeah, right? I know. So unpredictable, dangerous. Like everyone, the public treats him like a demigod because he looks good in a uniform. Okay, you can't put a fire out with abs. Although, honey, you can start a fire. I also, as of last year, before I retired, had a job that was dangerous and unpredictable, but I didn't get any accolades. I was a high school English teacher. Right! God bless you. And in Kitchener, any Kitcheners? Any Kitcheners? Yeah, Oktoberfest, Christy. I know, right? And so we did that, and it was downtown Kitchener, and it was in between an LCBO and a methadone clinic. And that was a real ethical dilemma at my lunchtime. And I tried to keep it 2 or 3 times a week. The LCBO, not the methadone clinic, I'm a professional. And so back to firefighters, they see a lot of trauma, but you know what? Teachers live a lot of trauma. And kids don't have a great day unless they have obliterated their teacher's dignity. Like a pinata, right? They just want to get it fucking empty. And so Exhibit A, I had a guest speaker. And they were talking, and I thought, I'll sit in the desks and I'll sit near my most challenging student. Let's call him Adolf. And so I'm sitting there, and then he falls asleep. You little. So then I thought, rather than doing my favorite punishment, which is just public shaming, it's so great, I wrote a note, and I said, "Dear Adolf, it is very rude to sleep during a guest speaker. Please be more respectful." And then I slid it over to his desk, and he woke up, and he read it, and I'm surprised he could, because I had no evidence of that up until that point. So he read it, and he grabs it, and he writes back, and then he sends it back, and then I read it. It says, "Dear teacher," because it's been 3 months, he doesn't know my name. And he's like, "It's really rude to pass notes when we have a guest speaker. Please be a better role model." I felt 3 Tootsie Rolls leave my body. So a human pinata. But it's not all bad with teaching, because you can do other things. So I coached basketball for years, and I loved it. And there was one time I was scrimmaging, and I was trying to box out my best player. Let's call her Tanya Harding. And so I'm trying to box her out, not happening. And she goes, "Miss Mickey, you ain't got no ass." And I said, and I'm an 80s girl, so skinny is inny. So I'm like, first of all, I didn't like the double negative, but I let that go. And I said, "Oh my God, Tanya, thank you so much." And she said, "No, flat asses are out." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then she sashayed her haute couture ass down the end like she'd just done a buzzer beater at the NBA Finals. And I'm left like Nancy Kerrigan holding my ass going, "Why?" Why? So then I'm about a third way full of candy. I barely have anything left. So then we fast forward, and I'm teaching my grade 9s advertising. And I'm saying, "Kids, what are you sort of concerned about that maybe corporations and advertisers would prey upon to get you to buy their items?" And I'm like, "We can smell Russell in the back, like BO, Axe, body spray, nothing." They're like, "No, nothing." And so I'm like, "Okay, how about for me? How about a woman my age?" And they're like, hands shot up, like kids who'd never even paid attention, or they're like, and I couldn't get to them fast enough. So then they start just saying, "Botox, Wills, Ozempic, estate planning," and I'm like Neo in the Matrix with, just trying to not be. And so and I was like, okay, I googled most of those this morning, but anyway, so then I'm like, okay, then the queen bee, right? Regina George, we'll call her. She puts her hand up like queen bees, like I just can't even be bothered. So she puts her hand up, and I'm like, "Oh, Regina, do you have something to offer that I might be commercially anxious about?" Or yeah, and she's like, she looks me up and down, like Anna Wintour at the Met Gala. She's like, "Being relevant?" No joke. So I'm like, "Not today, Satan." I'm holding on to that last candy in my pinata. So I walk over to her calmly, and I put my hand on her desk, and I say, Regina, spell relevant. And the class goes quiet, her lips pucker, she flushes, and I think to myself, not today, Zane, but I say, sometimes a teacher, middle-aged, menopausal, doesn't have to raise her voice. She just has to raise the bar and let Darwinism do the rest.